Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, if we are to address every allegation against us, it would be like the channel would be about, answering to allegations people made and all kind of stuff like that. From murder to robbery to drug dealing, hired assassin, mass murderer, and you can name it. Covert and overt police, you understand what I'm saying, and I could go on and on. The amount of crimes, if we at the Jamaica Young Police channel to reply to all of these, our job would be the real, because we know that is what they wanted to do, that's their job. Yeah, so we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we don't answer to fictional things, you understand? And if somebody want to ask us question about anything, we have no problem to entertain them. And when we entertain them, we let you hear for yourself, and we're not going to edit anything to make the person look good or bad. We're just going to let you hear for yourself. You might not hear the entire clip one time, but after a while we let you hear the entire thing. So what we'll do is, give you a part 1, part 2, it all depends on how long. So the maximum we say that we give each clip, 40 to 45 minutes. We're not going to insult anybody, no one's intelligent, because we know that at this channel, at the Jamaica Young Police channel, yes, we can boast that these people at this channel are critical thinkers, and you cannot insult their intelligence. So that is the reason why it's the viewers, the loyal viewers and subscribers who believe in us, believe in me, Chris Porter, yes, you understand, who believe in Chris Porter and his integrity and character and his reputation. That's why we are able to continue. And it doesn't matter what they try to derail our this movement, they can't stop it, because even if them kill me, or God forbid I die, one day I know I will die. I have no fear of dying. I know where I'll be buried when I am dead. I'll be buried in Arlington Cemetery in Virginia, because I already make sure I do all my necessary already. So all my funeral arrangements has been made. So I don't live like some fool and feel like I'm going to be here every day. No, I have made that preparation long time. From before I even retire from the military. I made that preparation when I was in the military. You understand? And chose where I want to bury at Arlington, Virginia. So all of you who hate me, and it don't take nothing for people who hate me, because they just tell the truth. You can't come at my funeral, so you can't pray for me dead. I'm not found I got dead before me. And I've seen police where he hate me, say me I got dead, say me can't come to Jamaica. I come to Jamaica, see him, and him call to me and them thing, and I say, what a hypocrite, because them know the kind of police I am. So me not go brag now, boss. So me you're a little idiot, one little dunce police, the same police where charge murder, attack, all kind of things. Look, we will deal with him separately. So yeah, so some of my squad is them from the batch and them thing there. Yeah, I honestly, I never know that I so much I want to eat the school, brother. Believe you me. And I appreciate those who reach out to me and them thing there. But I know because you live in a Jamaica and them thing there, and some of you will live in a foreign. The reason why you don't say anything, you know, and whatever we discuss, that is between us. The reason why you haven't said anything is just that, you know, if you offend nobody, like you'll take the side and them thing there. But as to me, I would just come out publicly and just denounce him and them thing there. You understand? As I've done with Eric Reid. Eric Reid come from the same community, Jonestown and Waterford, and yeah, I just tell Eric straight up, but Eric is still bridging, see him here. Because that's how you have Eric Reid is a man. So we'll continue the journey. Yeah, them can't derail the movement. Just remember that. Compulsive lying describes a condition in which a person tells falsehood out of habit and they are genetically disposed, sometimes for no reason. It is also known as pathological lying, mythomia, and habitual lying. The term genetically disposed refer to an increased likelihood of developing a particular disease or condition due to one's genetic makeup. That is why these people can lie easily as if they are inhaling and exhaling oxygen. Yes, as it is a part of their being and existence. This increased likelihood is often due to one or more genetic variants associated with the disease of a liar. So you know, people with lying is a disease, you know, you understand? It's a disease, a part of them trait. Them can't, some people can't help themselves. Them not have all them tell lie upon themselves. Yeah, me have enough police and them thing that me and them talk, you know. I just because them a liar than them. I mean, I like people lying, you know, believe you me, you know. Yeah, you understand? Me have a liar than them thing, but you know, you understand? Yeah, and boy, I have a brother when you Richard Flynn. Boy, me I tell you, me just don't like people lie and them thing. They just tell me truth and them thing. I can't deal with it, you know. Me and Flynn, between me and them thing, me and Flynn the good and them thing, you know. And all because something happened with me in the military and the man a witness, you know. And all the man, the man claims that them are bad police when them in Jamaica, you know. And all the man had to do was just to write a statement for corroborate me and them thing. I hear the man now as a Jamaica, as a boy, the man they a white man, you know, and a 3-star flag officer. I mean, I say, Virgin, the man just like me and them thing, what kind of thing. But I just saw it go on them thing, the people, you see when they're mentally conditioned to be afraid of people that happen on them thing. But hey, every day, me applaud my mother. It's my mother. Yeah, my father easygoing and thing, and him a conservative, but him not radical like my mother. Because my mother heard it in a maid, you know, from a little, you know. Because I remember say I get where I come from, you know. You understand? Ribbit it in my head from small. Say, look, anything anybody can do, you can do it. And she inject that in me. So that's why I never have no fear with me and police. And you know what? You know it's me and Bobby Williams' wife. Once be a police start go down in all 35 lane and all them places, because police used to say them not go down in them place they are night in the cars gunman. I say what? Nah man, we got once be and change that. Because we, you know, you understand, and me and Bobby say, oh, any boy have shoot off or we and them thing there. Remember me tell you, we are going to eat them food. So we drive the fear all through Mackay Lane. Police never used to guard them places. It's Bobby Reds and me why we start do that, because night time them not stay on the main road. We, no man, we are criminal most afraid of we, because we have the upper hand, we have the law. You understand? So we'll continue the journey. However, it is essential to note that having genetics predisposition does not mean that someone will develop the disease. But in this case, they have proved that it is a trait. Many other factors such as lifestyle choices and environmental exposure can influence whether or not someone develops the disease of a liar, especially a compulsive and habitual liar. People who make false allegation and accusation, whether or not you want to believe it, they often have history of lies and criminal activities. You have listened to Little Bigger. Yes, Little Bigger, the drug dealer, the coke dealer from London, England, when he's in America. Wayne Uglesom, Duppy Police, that is Corporal Clifford Coleman, who is a police officer, yes, a police officer who's aligned to the Klansman criminal gang in Spanish Town and its environs. He has a cousin who's a Don by the name of Beres. They say Beres is the one that killed the 2 men them the other day, you know. His dopey police cousin killed the 2 men them with them finding a car, them say. You understand? Adam Oblin. Yes, it's Beres. So I don't know that, you know, if I am in United States of America and get that information that it's Beres that killed these men. So 100-man police supposed to, so if you don't want to make dopey police interfering on the investigation, too bad, you know, you understand. But remember, say the man is a criminal, not because the man is a police, you understand. But we deal with him, you know, and we deal with him nice too. You understand? Footer Hype and the others. So to my loyal viewers and subscribers, the reason why I haven't addressed these falsehoods are that the allegations are fictional and not real. When you are effective in telling the truth about anything, people will do anything to tear you down and tries to ruin your reputation, your character and integrity. So it is best not to validate the lies by giving them oxygen. But since I have spoken to one of the slow ones, yes, one of the slow ones, yeah, over the weekend I had spoken to one of the slow one, I have decided to release the conversation we had. I realized that their hatred for me is not surprising. Yes, them hate me, you know, you understand. And the reason why them hate me is because I was born and raised in a PMP community, and I don't think like them. I can think outside of the box, and I can differentiate between wrong and right and show people, say, no, this wrong and that right. Them don't like that. Them want me to think like them and support criminality, murder and all of them things where you kill people and about say, boy, them are labor right. So labor right life now have no value because you are PMP. I don't see it as that every person in Jamaica, whether PMP, labor right, WPJ, some of them don't know about WPJ, which was headed by Dr. Trevor Monroe, the same man where I tell you now, same have National Integrity Action. That the man didn't have no integrity. That the man there was communist. And I can tell you that even one man where Ugly Sam was interviewed, him get all gun from all WPG too. You understand? Something I go in it. Somebody told me about it and all them things. But look, how him want name Demos, how him want name, how they want call him. Hey look, all the best to you, man. You understand? But the only thing when Meverell Smith shoot off of you, him should have kill you. That's all me I say. Yeah, when Meverell Smith shoot off of you, him should have dust you out. You understand? So you wouldn't there chat up him out. Because you know me not like criminal. Meverell Smith should have kill you. But you there chat and support all criminal. Before you're glad to say you come out of prison and them thing there and I change your life. I talk like you know, big up criminal. Yeah, big boy. So big boy, because you're dirty lonesome used to lock gun and all them thing there. I know say you're bigger this than him. But him smarter and you can him end up and go up on no hit, go kill no judge. Because you're a fool. You can't call me on them thing because I know so when you're there prison you hear about me and you tell people this and that, so you understand. So I'm not even saying nothing on them thing there. So you know, yeah, so I realized that their hatred for me is not surprising. How many people you know hating on me? I know my light irritates and threatens a lot of people, but I am not in any competition with anyone. I have asked myself, is that person even mentally mature enough to grasp the concept of this different perspective? I know for a fact that not everyone is going to like me, and I don't care. That's me, as I am not running for any political office. In the wake of the Me Too movement, many men across the United States of America worried about the impact of false claim of rape and sexual assault. What happened? They wondered if everyone believed the woman by default. How many men's lives could be ruined by liars? We don't know that statistics because the information is not available in any database online. Accusing someone of molesting a child falsely is a serious crime. It can ruin a person's life, even if they are eventually proven innocent. It is essential only to accuse someone of child molestation if you have strong evidence to support your claim. And most importantly, it is truth. It is true, whatever you're saying. We don't expect criminals to abide by decency and honesty and integrity. That is why they are criminals, because they lack good traits. Criminals are, by trait, dishonest people. These people are not honesty. The fact that false rape allegations are rare doesn't make them less harmful to the people who stand accused. They may be statistically unlikely, but they are usually damaging. The few people who face false allegation need to clear their names, which may help to understand the type of people who make these false allegations and false claims. There are 4 main reasons people lie about being raped, or that someone has raped someone for them, especially a fictional person. For the slow people, yeah, when I say the slow people, the people who cannot think for themselves, because I am from a community where most of the people them cannot think for themselves. Them repeat what them hear. And you're going to hear that from this man that I am talking, you know. Him say he left Jamaica 56 years and him not even have no accent, period. And him lie, but we're just going to show you and them thing there. But a slow person. Yeah, so, you know, for the slow people, your IQ, EQ are like a rock. You understand? We know that you do not know what fictional mean. So we are going to explain it to you so that you can understand. A fictional character is an imaginary person represented in a work of fiction, play or film or story. Here are 3 famous fictional characters: Superman, James Bond and Batman. They are not real person. They are fictional character. That means they don't exist. So I hope you get that. Fictional character, them don't exist. So we know that people who tell lie upon people, they want to get something. The accuser is being paid to lie about the other person whom they have never met. So their motive for lying is money. But eventually the same money will destroy them in every way, as they will get exposed publicly. 2, they are mentally ill. Some accusers may suffer from conditions that lead them to believe their accusation, as in this case. Others may know they are lying, but they suffer from illness that compels them to lie, because it's genetic, you know. They want revenge. Yes, you know, like a guy, you know, sent me a message one time on Facebook, and I sent it to Blake to, tell me, say, boy, oh, hey, if they don't go hell and this and that, and you know, you dirt my brother and all. And so I said to him, I just simply, I said, look here, where Iraq or where Jamaica, tell me, you understand? So I tell him, say, look here, you know, when it come out to my life, is one life I have, you know. So I just saw it go on them thing there. So you know, you understand what I'm saying? So we don't care about a guy, you understand? So the accuser is seeking revenge for various reasons. As I was a no-nonsense detective who takes no prisoners, and Madden was my friend and the workhouse in Jamaica, as the Jamaican criminals are violent and heartless. 4, they need attention because no one cares about them, and to get attention at my expense by lying at me. Yeah, so for people hear them and and give them credence, you have to call Chris name and them thing there, and that's how you have to feel good. And the low IQ people, the slow ones, them might believe it. Because I say slow one, them stay, you know. Yeah, until the truth, you know, see them disappear, them not say nothing, you know, because through them slow, them can't think, you understand? So when someone is slow, they are especially susceptible to suggestions, manipulation, brainwashing, and coaching by others who are seen as strong and as a leader, but are nothing but an empty vessel, and will bail on the useful idiots, as what we in Uglysom will do when the time comes to defend their allegation against the good people. As I, Chris Porter, here. So when the time come, we in Uglysom is going to bail on these people, you know. Just watch, because we're going to let it play out in a real time, you know. This is going to be one of the biggest story on YouTube, where a Jamaican sue other Jamaicans to defamation of character. Because when I get to it, you know, I'm going to mash it up. Believe you me. I like the big ugly, one time I don't know there, the house I want at Canada. Believe you me, I'm going to show you something. And every police you can, and every police a thief, and every police a murderer that you can just get up a coke robber. It's not every police had that. And you mess with the wrong police, you understand? So we'll continue the journey. And we now forgive you. There's no forgiveness from our part. And we say that without any apology. You can't lie upon we and get to it. So when someone is sold, they are especially susceptible to suggestion, manipulation, brainwashing, and coaching by others. You understand? So the term useful idiots, so you know, I use Uglysom, I use them as useful idiots, you know. It's a pejorative term that describe someone who is easily manipulated or exploited to advance a cause or political agenda. We know that Ugly is on a political agenda and is advancing a cause. So for them to smear me and them thing there, so people not to listen to Jamaica Young Police channel, because look, there's no other channel on YouTube with a Jamaican, especially a police, that telling the Jamaican people the truth about Jamaica and the politicians, the people them who are responsible for the destruction of the Jamaican people's mind and the destruction of the Jamaican people's lives. No other YouTubers are doing. Not a single YouTuber to this date have shown opposition leader Mark Golding marching with a known upsetter Danville Palmer, a known murderer and killer. So welcome to the criminal paradise, Jamaica. The guy that did it over there from Jonestown, Big Stone post it, but Big Stone post it and him just post it like others a peach thing. But Big Stone never tell the people them, you know, say Danville Palmer, the murderer who live at Orangeville, and him kill how many people. The reason why them a march because Danville Palmer lose the war to Blackie. Yeah, and Blackie there with a policewoman. I mean, I'll call the policewoman name now, you understand? And Danville there with a policewoman and them transfer her because Blackie with a New York and them thing there from down there. So him and Blackie are war. So him can't win the war because him come from prison from Horizon October last year. I say him then on a peace thing. And him can't win, so that's why I'm going for Mark Golding now. So Mark Golding come out now, you understand, because he want to vote. So him come out and go march with Danville Palmer, a murderer. So Jamaican people, if you don't want to continue down that trend, you know, him and your next prime minister, you know. I don't live in a Jamaica, you know. You understand? So we continue the journey. So other names of useful idiots include unwitting accomplices. You know, people, them not smart because them slow. Credulous dupes, naive pawns, willing stooges, mindless drones, brainwashed sheep, idealistic fools, politically naive, uninformed masses. These terms all suggest that the person or persons in question need to be made aware of the true nature of the cause or agenda they are supporting, or that they are incapable of critical thinking. So that's why we tell us that most of these people, they are useful food, because they are not critical thinkers. How on God's earth you just get up and come up, say you're a woman, so basically maybe you're not a son, you're not a brother, you're not a father, and you just get up and tell a lie on a man where you never know. All because other people make you hate the man. And you just get up and tell a lie on a man, sir. And you expect to get away with it. No man, a judgment for you, man. You, we pray that God curse your woman and curse you for life. You nah get away. How wicked can you be? But we know, say, because you're a criminal supporter and them thing, now what, you get 200 US to tell lie for me? But 200 US, you know, I hope you can pay a lawyer fee. You understand? Because when I done with you, I go, hey, look, man, you don't know me, you know, man, because I am not the forgiving kind of person, you know. Our police will tell you that and them thing there. You understand? Yeah, number one, I was a different kind of police. I come like Fullerton, you know. Police where you say that Spanish one, when I know a police when you Fullerton. You understand? Yeah. Owe, them call him Owe. And when you understand, if you shoot off Owe and them thing there, if we even catch you in a station, you Owe I deal with you. Yeah, anyway, Owe catch you. So me, yeah, Owe is not a forgiving man. So we love police like Owe. You understand? So, you know, so them just incapable of critical thinking. They are often used in a derogatory way to dismiss the views or opinion of the person in question. It is important to know that not all easily manipulated or exploited people are useful idiots. So we will give you our next context to, you understand. Some people may be ignorant of the true nature of the cause or agenda they support, while others may be aware of it but choose to keep it anyway. However, the term useful idiots is often used to describe people who are both ignorant and easily manipulated. So you can't think critically. So the term useful idiot was first used by Vladimir Lenin to describe Western intellectuals who supported the Soviet Union without fully understanding its true nature. Lenin believed the Soviet Union used these intellectuals to spread its propaganda and influence Western public opinion. The term useful idiot has since been used to describe people who support a wide range of causes and agenda, both political and non-political. It is a powerful term that can be used to dismiss the views and opinions of others, and it is important to use it carefully. All allegations of sexual abuse by children must be taken seriously. Data suggests that most children allegations are legitimate and trustworthy. But in certain situations, the circumstances, a child may lie and make up false allegations of abuse. This phenomenon is seen mostly common in child custody cases and criminal cases. As you know, there are unscrupulous people who have been promoting lies about my character regarding another fictional crime when their murders did not stick, because law-abiding supporters of the Jamaica Young Police Channel support preemptive strikes because it saved lives. They brought out a coke robber and member of the Klansman gang, Duppy Police, Corporal Clifford Duppy Police, who was shot and severely injured by members of the Klansman gang after he had stolen their cocaine. So this policeman is a thief and him a gang member of the Klansman gang. Police Arab coke and plus him a gang member. So you can't, if you serve two masters, we know say him used to there on Danai Williams and him used to there on George Flash and Tony Brown. Me, no money couldn't make me there on them guy there. Ask George Pang if ever talk to me. Me never talk to George Pang, because I know say George Pang a gunman. And I know say George Pang kill people. Me not talk to him. Yes, him can't. Hey look, if Valentine them kill Jingles and all them thing there, and when I go say a George Pang make them kill Jingles, because Jingles not a friend of them thing, because him dead long time. Because Jingles a country boy and come a town, and you understand, George Pang a Kingston and them know for do them thing, you understand. I come from Tel Aviv. So I have never spoken to George Pang. Him can't, power man, him can't say him know me. Period. Him don't know me. Me never talk to him. When all police, me there all Hunsby and all them thing, they work with Ox and say, I check him, boy, I go down to your place, and I say, go do it. I check them. I say, no, he left me, man. Me not go around them, man. So why? I say, me not want to go around them, man. Me not tell him. See him, so when he want to forget Danai Williams, me not mix up with corrosion. So at the same time, you know, the core belief and money is the ends to the means. Yeah, you know, you can be bought. I can't be bought. That's me. So you will never see me in the company criminal. Never. If you see me with them, it's either them give me some information or me and them talk about something and them thing there. But we are no friend. And if them even have my cell phone number, it's to inform for other people. Period. I just say, look, you have to use them, you know. You understand? I mean, you use them, you know. You understand? Yeah, so still your favorite PMP LGBTQ plus propaganda, Wayne Uglesom, who 8 criminal police officers have no problem with a man who was arrested and charged with 3 counts of murder, but on 2 separate occasions. He have no problem with that, the police officer. Yes, that is Corporal Duppy Police, that is Corporal Clifford Duppy Police Coleman. Twice he was charged with murder, and I'm an idiot, you know. Him love shoot dead people. Twice. In the charge of murder one time with Ox and ex-police. I remember him for Reese or, you know, you understand. In the charge of murder as a young police. Fooling and him fool. I saw him stay. You know, them could follow, them could boy we try to prove themselves. You understand? As if when you kill somebody you get them life. Because I'm an idiot. You understand? Yeah, so you know, so we in Uglesom claims him 8 criminal police officers. But we have no problem with Duppy Police, who was arrested and charged with murder on 2 separate occasions for killing dead people, which is extrajudicial killing. Murder is the unlawful killing of another human being with malice aforethought. If the victim is already dead, then there is no reason for you to shoot it. But yeah, that's what he have done, and that's why I'm charged with murder, because the man wasn't pronounced dead. So we in Ugleson has never condemned this policeman's actions of extrajudicial killing, because they are friends and his viewers are super slow. So even the people on him channel, through most of them slow, and him know that they are like seniors, him insult them intelligent, and if we will realize that, you know. So also their IQ is low, or they have none, or they can't think. So we in Ugleson think for them. So when their propaganda did not work about me being involved in drugs, did not work, they claimed that I was a rear admiral when, yeah, I'm a crime chief. Yes, lap school. I don't even know all them word there. So ugly some talk from experience. At first me I hear all them word there, you know. So a man of experience something if you can tell you, you know. I know people involved in them things if you tell you. So just like how him will tell you about all like police them thief coke, all like people them you see come on him channel and talk, you know, are people them involved in our drugs, you know. Little big coke dealer from England. You understand? I don't know if him sending him friend got prison and all them thing there England, cause you know that ugly some everybody when they run ugly some in them studio, the whole of them got prison. He might only want to go to prison and then him relocate and come on YouTube and pretend say him there America, you understand, when him there Canada. So him feel like everything cool now and things, so him can come out now and because he been exposed him over there. And when a guy come talk about say boy him exposed, I chew them a fool. All of, that's why we tell you say them slow. If you go to the first video of the channel and all of the video thereafter, like about 30 or 40 video, you will see that Chris Porter is live on it. Live, we not hide because we not owe nobody nothing. We are not beholden to anyone, you understand? And nobody not no secret for we because we are not thief. So we continue the journey. So when that did not work, you know, them say boy, you know, when that did not work and that campaign, you know, dead. Then boy the man, them, I tell you, man, all propaganda is working. Then them come down and them try with another campaign about a dead woman in a Bull Bay, St. Andrew, whom I have never met, a fictional character. Don't know this woman or do I know anyone from Bull Bay, but them come up with that anyway and sell it to them audience. But that's how propaganda is operate. When that did not gain any traction, they tried the political asylum status of the US in the United States of America. Of course, yeah. So them, you know, say, boy, we get political asylum in America. Because we don't tell people what business. You understand? Yeah. So them say we have political asylum status. Yeah, in America. And they go on and on about me. Those who are superior in their thought process and can think know that it is because of this channel I am speaking the truth about everything, and it's threatened the liars and expose their lies. I have never been scared of anything in my life. Every deed as a reward is a common saying that suggests that there are always consequences for our actions, whether good or bad. This belief is often rooted in religious or spiritual belief, which teach that we will be rewarded for good deeds in the afterlife. However, even if you do not believe in an afterlife, you can still think. Yes, you can. If you not believe in afterlife, you still can think, because it is simple, you know. Even Steve, if you work, you get paid, and if you don't work, you can't get no pay. So I just saw it go. You understand? So that's the thing. That's why we say every man have a reward for get. So if you not believe in the reward and them thing there, you know, you can still think that there is a reward for good deeds in this life. As a Jamaican, I am speaking for myself. I know for a fact that some, let me use the word again, I know for a fact that some of our people, Jamaican people, are slow. I don't care if you want to vex them slow, because if you can't think, most of the people them, you know, still live at Jonestown when my mother and my father was living there, and their children are still living there, because them slow. That's why they're still there. Because them fee say, you know, committing crime is going to take them out of it. And you know, say, two places you're going to go. You're going to go to Madden, the departure lounge, or you're going to go to workhouse. So I slow them slow. But them, you can't tell them that, you know, because them feel hype up in the community, because them are killer and them thing there. And eventually, if police will kill them, rival will kill them. Because that's how it go on them thing there. So we continue the journey, you understand? So we know that them slow, especially the ones who cannot think for themselves, but the ones who allow others to think for them, because they are super illiterate. And if it offends you because you are so committed to your island and don't want to hear the truth, sorry, but I will continue to tell the truth. Here are some of the best names from the slow ones, and will depend on your relationship with the person, their personality and context in which you call them. There are many names that you can use to call someone who is not smart, and here are some. So when people call a Speedy Gonzales, people if you say I chew you fast and I insult them, I insult you, with intelligence. Yeah. If the person is not slow but you are just teasing them. So when somebody else say, boy, you come like Speedy Gonzales, people feel say is an insulting us. So what does I let you know? Because through your slow, you think say, and you laugh and you think say a good thing. But an intelligent person that insulting you intelligently. Turtle. That means you're a turtle if the person is plodding. You're plodding, yeah, we're not going to tell you. Look for it. We can spell it for you. P-L-O-D-D-I-N-G. Plodding. So go and look for it. This is an educational channel too. Sloth. If the person is very slow and lazy. Most Jamaican people, especially the slow one, them lazy. And them believe in a socialism. Everything the government must give them. We don't want no government giving nothing. We work for it. Ponderosa. If the person takes a long time to think. Yeah. And and anytime, if you want to know if somebody is a ponderosa, listen. Anytime you ask them a question and you see them repeat it, I be call them slow. Just remember that. Ponderosa. So anytime you hear that, so it's an educational channel, you know, Ponderosa. So anytime you ask somebody a question and you hear them repeat it, just remember, oh, that's a Ponderosa. Because them you understand? Yeah. Sleepy. If the person is often tired. As you can see here in this photo, we and Ugly Some fall asleep doing a live on YouTube. Yeah, it is alleged, you understand? But that's how we get the photo and people say, yeah, Mr. Porter, yes, he must sleep. See, Ugly Some here asleep and I do a live on them thing there. Because we don't watch it, you understand what I'm saying? Slugger, if the person is slow but powerful. So, Ugly Some, him slow but him powerful, because him captivate a whole, because his channel is a criminal channel, you know. When promote criminality and oh boy, I'm in a fight against Ghetto Youth. Why me say, oh, Ghetto Youth must read and empower themselves so you can take yourself out of Ghetto. He want them to feed on the people them like parasite and them to kill one another, each other, and so that make him feel better because the same Ghetto Youth them kill each other, them go prison and some go madden. Whilst him there upon his platform big them up and I tell them say, yeah, me there for the Ghetto Youth. So you know them are tortoise if the person is slow but steady. Them are snail if the person is prolonged. So you know a lot of snail in the habit of we and Ugly Some. So it is crucial to use nickname respectfully, and that's why we call our favorite PMP LGBTQ false teeth comrade we and Ugly Some. That's why we call him Ugly Some. Because we use it respectfully. We call him, yeah, him our favorite PMP LGBTQ plus YouTuber. Yeah. So that's why we call him Ugly Some. And it is out of respect why we call him Ugly Some. But you notice we don't use curse word or anything like that. You understand? We don't call him a derogative because we're into our IQ is level is higher. So we don't use derogative. Because once you do that, you know, say your IQ becomes stone. Once you have to call people piece of this and piece of that, your IQ are like a rock. Because you can't express yourself without just be yourself. Him can't be anything else. You understand? So that's why him love him slow crowd. Because them slow, you know. So that's why we use a good nickname. You understand? It's a good nickname if you call someone a nickname because you are not making fun of them. So however, calling someone a nickname playfully or affectionately can be an excellent way to show affection to them. That's why we call Wayne Ugly Some that name. You understand? So people think that insult and them thing there, you have to understand now. So people ugly, not because them looks, but because of the things that them emit from them mouth. So we are educating people again to all of you slow ones. But you're going to hear one of them. This is like maybe third slow one you're going to hear on the channel. Ultimately, the best way to choose a nickname for someone slow is to think about their personality and their relationship with them. Choose a handle that you think they will find funny and endearing. So we think that Ugly Some would like the name Ugly Some and him thing there. IQ is not the only measure of intelligence, and there are many things you can learn from people who have lower IQ than you. For example, you can learn about their life experiences, perspective on the world, and creativity. You can also learn from their mistakes and how they have overcome challenges. You are conversing with people with different IQs than you is essential. So we don't disrespect people and them thing there, not because them slow, but we still will help them and them thing. But if they don't want to help, they might just stay there and be slow. Same way. So that's why we at the Jamaica we educate the people them, but the slow one them, some of them don't want education, you know. The truth hurt them, they don't want to hear the truth about them party or them favorite celebrity or this and that. So this can help you broaden your horizons. and learn new things. It can also help to develop empathy, sympathy, and understand different perspectives. So here are some specific examples of things you can learn from people who have lower IQ than you. Life experiences. People who have lived different lives than you can't, and you can teach them. Yes, you can teach them a lot about the world. The same low IQ person can share their experience with you, and you can learn from their successes and failures. Perspective on the world. People from different cultures and background have different perspective on the world. You can see the world from a different viewpoint by talking to them. So not because, like, as me, I am from Jonestown, so a man who's from Stonehill, he must see the world totally different from me when I was growing up. As me, and the bridging that in a part one that a year earlier, about Jonestown, that bridging now, the reason why the both of us, we can think because we are educated. So that's why we can think out of the box and tell the people them in a Jonestown, Reba and all of them places, say, hey look, you see the reason why you are still living there is because your parent was not futuristic and believe in education. They believe in a crime. And in crime, the only two things that happen to you in crime, is either you go to the departure along at Madden or you go to prison. Whilst we know who come from the ghetto now, our parents we can know say, look, you see the ghetto mean get out. That's how my mother always say. The ghetto mean get out. Ghetto no mean ghetto. My mother said ghetto mean get out. And she said the only way you're going to get out is with education. Because with education, you're going to have financial power. You understand? And that's how you take yourself out. But most of these people, they're not going to educate you and empower you so that you get out because they want you there. Because they might tell you say they love the poor. My mother tell me say anybody tell you say they love you because you're poor, run far from them. So we continue the journey. Creativity. People who are not traditional intelligent can often be very creative. Yes, they may have a unique way of looking at the world and come up with solutions to problems you would not have thought of. Like all the man them with Bilal and Kiat and all them things. Them man the creative, them IQ but them still smart. Mistake, everyone makes mistake. But people with lower IQ may be more willing to talk about their mistake than people with a higher IQ. So that's why ugly some now, because him IQ higher than him follow him slow crowd, So that's why him just lie and him believe him lies them. You understand? So we continue the journey. So by listening to their stories, you can learn how to avoid making same mistakes yourself. So we can learn even from a low IQ person, which show that we are all human beings with one life. So I encourage you to talk to people with different IQs than you. But the best thing, always keep people who are friends who have achieved things higher than you so that you can learn from them. Because if you keep somebody whose IQ is lower than you as friend, you're not going to learn anything because they don't know anything. You understand? When I say friend, I'm talking best friend. You understand? So here are some tips of conversing with people who have lower IQ. Be patient. People with lower IQ may need more time to understand complex concepts or ideas. Be patient with them and ask the time to explain things in a way they can understand. So people with low IQ, that's why we have to explain what fictional mean and all those things, because we know them slow. We not insult them in a default, It can be socialization, culture and all of that thing. A whole heap of things can contribute why people have low IQ. And sometimes, trust me, you see people who have low IQ, all them just need is just to see the light and help themselves out of that rut. And just so it go. You understand? So be respectful just because someone doesn't mean that they are not intelligent. Treat them respectfully and listen to their ideas with an open mind. That's why we talk to the virgin, the brother over the weekend, so you're gonna hear about it. So be open to learning. You may not agree with everything someone with a low IQ says, but you will still learn from them. Be open to hearing their perspective. You may be surprised at what you know. For example, if you help someone in need, you may feel good about yourself and satisfied. You may also build stronger relationship with the people you help. Additionally, good deeds can often lead to other positive outcomes, such as getting a job promotion or acceptance into a good school. Of course, there are also rewards for evil deeds. If you hurt someone, you may feel guilty or ashamed. That's how if you have a conscience. People have no conscience, no feel no way, them boast about it. Hey boy, I'm a bad man and this and that. That's why we don't like them kind of people. They like men like Danville Palmer. We kill people and Mark Golden march with them. So Danville Palmer, he might get a job in a Jamaica house like how Jard Flash will get it. Most people never know that. Say Jard Flash, the most wanted man from Jamaica, was a messenger and him see the Prime Minister daily. Yes. So that's a reward when you commit crime on behalf of the PMP party. You understand? So, you know, so you understand? So you may also damage your relationship with people you hurt. Also, evil deeds can lead to negative consequences such as getting arrested or fired, sometimes even losing life. So while the phrase every deed as a reward may not be true, it does suggest that our actions have consequences. Whether those consequences are positive or negative depends on the nature of our efforts. Here are some examples of good deeds and their potential rewards. Helping someone in need. You may feel good about yourself and satisfied. You may also build stronger relationship with the people you help. Being kind to others. You may make others feel happy and appreciated. You may also make friends and build a positive reputation. Volunteering your time. You may make a difference in the lives of others. You may also learn new skills and meet new people. Being honest, you may build trust and respect with others. You may also avoid getting into trouble. Keeping your promises, you may build trust and reliability with others. You may also avoid disappointments and regrets. Here are some examples of evil deeds and their potential consequences. Hurting someone, you may feel guilty or ashamed if you have a conscience. But if you don't, as a criminal-minded community, or it won't bother you one bit. So people with criminal mind, them, you understand? So you just look at the ugly something. If you look at him when he's talking about me, you can't see that him hate me with a passion. But look, you'll never see me go down to his level and behave in that manner because of his low IQ. And the only way you know to resolve things, and you know, and we show you something about him to later. But as we say, we're just dealing with this right now. So lying, you may lose the trust and respect of others. You may also get in trouble. The man that part of if the man in a lie, them don't feel like they're alive. Yeah, stealing, you may get caught and punished. You may also damage your reputation. Them not no reputation. Criminal don't care about reputation. Cause them glad enough to tell people say them a criminal, them a drug dealer. But yet still, you know, when you are police, them no want the police shame to tell people say them a police in a Jamaica. But a man they say, boy, I'm going to jail. In both about it and all, I don't know how. Hey, I don't know how a man do it and him thinking, oh, you go to jail and you boss, or you go to jail. That is a sickening. You understand? So, and it have negative results. You understand? Ultimately, breaking the law, you may get arrested and go to jail and then prison. You may also damage your prospect. Ultimately, the reward for good deeds and the consequence for evil deeds are only sometimes clear-cut. However, there is a general principle that good deeds lead to positive outcomes, while evil deeds lead to negative results. So to live a happy and fulfilling life, it is important to focus on doing good deeds and avoiding evil deeds, protecting your legal rights in a false accusation lawsuit. It's true that statistically speaking, the likelihood of being falsely accused of rape or sexual assault is low. However, the reality is that when a false allegation of rape or sexual assault is indeed made against an innocent person, that individual life is turned upside down. An allegation of sexual impropriety can permanently stain an individual reputation, even when a determination ultimately occurs that the accuser accidentally or deliberately made a false accusation. So that's why we have to sue them on them thing there, you understand? But the good thing is that Uncle Sam knows everything what they're saying is lie. That's a good thing, so we don't care about them. So that's why we're not beholden to them. So this lie has caused me a great deal of harm. I will be taking legal actions to protect my reputation. I also know and acknowledge that I am not alone in this. Many people have been falsely accused of serious crimes. These lies go against my core beliefs, making it even more hurtful. I know that I will find justice in the courts. I also know that I will be able to heal from this experience. I deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. When ugly some continuous behavior of disregarding the laws by spreading falsehood is reckless and show that he does not respect the law. He thinks he's above the law, but we will hold him accountable. Spreading false information is a severe offense, and it can lead to devastating impact on the lives of those who are targeted. It can ruin reputation, damage relationship, and even lead to violence. Wayne Uglysom, some people that say Wayne Ugliest, but we don't believe in that, need to be held accountable for his actions. He must understand that he cannot escape spreading lies and damaging people's lives. I hope that you will find justice. All those that he have hurt, you deserve to be compensated for the harm that has been caused to you. Yes, Uglysom will be punished for his lies. We must set an example so others will think twice before spreading false information. I am making a promise to these people who have been lying about me, and the time has come for the law to take its course and deal with these individuals one by one. We will see who the liars are and what will happen to them afterwards. Dopey police will be dealt with totally different, because they don't have nothing. El Rancho don't have nothing. We don't go for Dopey police, because that will take forever long. But hey, the only thing what we could do, we are going to deal with the Dopey police totally different. Yes, so Dopey police, just stand by, and you're going to see, because them saying, talk, walk lightly and walk with a big stick. So you understand? So, after this video, you're going to hear, from one of Wayne Uglysom supporter who's defending his action, and they believe that he was trying to protect himself in Britain. So, after this video, you're going to hear that. And the reason why you haven't heard, we haven't posted the video about the member of parliament who ordered the murder of Douglas Chambers, the JOTC chairman, is because of all of these happening that just strolling around. Some people, you understand? So we just say, alright, we just clear up here and let it known. We don't give oxygen to nothing and anything, because everything that they're saying is just fictional. You understand? This little ugly man with my passport, you'll never see my passport full. You're an idiot. You understand? The only thing I can tell you when I done with your house me want to Canada. Remember me tell you that. And in case you don't know, ask the same like Dun's police friend named Dopey police. Because I'm a fool, You understand? When time I done with your ugly son, all your house me want. I don't want your wife and nobody else in there. I just your house. You understand more? Because you're rude and you're evil and you're a narcissistic person. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel out.